Hello, Michelle.
Say hello to Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Why are we saying hello to Michelle? Well, because Michelle is not here and Michelle is not well, but Molly is, and so is our friend George. So, Michelle Jones, we miss you. We wish you could be here with us at lovely Captain's Quarters on the beautiful Ohio. Mom, do you have any advice for your daughter who's not feeling well today?
Yeah, just rest up, Michelle. That's all I can say. Drink lots of water, rest.
George, you are the lovely assistant manager here at Captain's Quarters. Thank you for taking time to talk to us for just a minute. You just heard about the Pete Foundation for the first time. What was your first reaction when you heard about what these folks are doing?
I am amazed. I think it's a great cause to be able to help young children to get orientated and find what they are searching in life.
Yeah, well, you know, mental illness is a very, very dangerous thing. And unfortunately, for many of us, you know, I've experienced extreme depression myself, and you know, you've certainly gone through depression since what happened with your son. And I'd like you to take just a minute, if you would, to explain how the Pete Foundation came to be and the origins of PeteFest. And then I'm going to let Andrew take a couple of minutes to just talk a little bit about Captain's Quarters, because I want to give them a little bit of promotional time.
Right.
Talk to us about PeteFest.
Or the Pete
Or the
Foundation.
Pete Foundation.
Pete Foundation first. So the Pete Foundation came to be when my son, one of my 4 boys, Pete, ended his life in December of 2016 after suffering depression for about 10 years. And it just immediately struck my children, that his brothers and his sister, that what we needed to do was address the issue of mental health for adolescents. That why are we letting our young people, our brothers, our sisters, our children suffer with mental illness? And then we're just devastated when it ends in suicide.
Absolutely. So one of the major things that you're going to be doing this next Tuesday night, so you know, George, is people are going to be coming out to eat, and Captain's Quarters graciously, along with a number of other restaurants, I think 25 total.
Correct.
Will be giving a portion of the proceeds of the tickets to the Pete Foundation to stomp out the stigma, as they say, of mental illness. So eat up and stomp out the stigma.
That's right.
Is pretty cool. Talk to us about Captain's Quarters now that we're in the patio dining season.
Where it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
I believe that the restaurant comes to life during the summer because
Sure does.
everybody wants to come and sit by the river. We are awarded the best patio over and over again over the years. And I would like to say that the Mastersons are always behind any major event that happens into town to promote
Yes.
something like mental health, like cancer. They're always here.
Yeah,
and
they're
we
always
are
on top
always
of it.
running
They're very
events that we are donating back to the foundations trying to help.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you, and I know you've got work to do, and I don't
No.
expect to keep you sitting here, but you can stay as long as you want. And then when you're ready to leave, don't take your microphone with you. Okay?
All right.
So what can we expect to find as we move through this evening on Tuesday? I'd like to talk about some of the restaurants that are going to be participating, because I know you're running ads on radio, but you can't possibly list them all.
Right.
So who's going to be involved besides Captain's Quarters that we can go to and eat and give a portion of our money to the Pete Foundation?
Without any cheat sheet in front of me,
I'm going to just see how good you are.
you can go to, I'll probably use my fingers for this. You can go to 502 Bar and Bistro out in Norton Commons.
Okay.
Brasserie Provence.
Love that.
Yeah, okay. Portage House.
Okay.
The Fat Lamb. There's a great salad spot. The Green District, a great salad spot.
Nice.
Both, they have 2, one downtown and one on Breckenridge Lane. Both of those. The 2 Legendary for ice cream. I guess after you have a great meal at one of these places, go get ice cream. So Legendary is in Middletown and Holiday Manor.
I love that.
Over near Holiday Manor in the Brownsboro Center, Anoush Bistro, Noosh Nosh,
Noosh Nosh is one of my favorite stopping points for lunch.
and even the cute little Shady Lane.
I love that.
Yep.
So there's a whole bunch of them.
There's a whole bunch. It
and
goes
they're
on
all
and on.
over town.
They're all over town.
And they're all on the PeteFoundation.org Facebook page and webpage, right? Or,
Correct.
.org
And if
is
you
the way.
go there, you can click on their name. It'll take you right to their website. You can see what their hours are, check out their menu, their location.
Perfect.
Plan your evening Tuesday.
I absolutely love that. So Janelle Fitzpatrick, hi. Michelle says, sorry, I'm not there. Amber Clark, Michelle, Allie, James Green, Shauna Ross. Ramsey's, Michelle says.
Yes, Ramsey's.
Keep feeding us more if you think of any there, Michelle. All the competitive restaurants. But Captain's Quarters, it to me is very special because, as I just told George, this was, and you too, Molly, this was the last place that my mother and I had a lovely dinner and an enjoyable afternoon
What a
on
great
October
memory.
23rd of 2017 before she went to the hospital and did not return home. And to sit on this patio and just remember the beauty of that day, and it's just such a special place. And I've been coming here since Mrs. Mayon owned it.
I was going to say,
Way
every
back.
Louisvillian has a special place
Yep.
in their heart for this
Yep.
place
That's
because
true.
they've been coming here for years.
Yes, absolutely.
Right,
And it's
right.
always been a special place for parties, but also just if you want to just come out and party with your friends, just hang out in the afternoon. People pull up in their boats, you know,
Right.
and just it's an absolute crazy place during the summertime, which I love. Lashaw's, Butchertown Pizza, Hammerheads, Game, Migo, Ostra. She's feeding us all of these. Good job.
Great.
Good
Michelle,
job.
even if you're not feeling good today, you're doing a primo job keeping us up to date on all of this. What are some of the greatest, besides the fish sandwich, which is my favorite, what are some of the greatest menu items you're offering
I
this
have
year?
to say that we kind of change our menu twice a year. We
Yes.
go into a more hearty winter menu
Yes.
during the winter, and then we have a lighter menu with more seafood options during the summer.
Yes.
We run specials every week, and the specials will be like swordfish, will be like grouper with pineapples, just to make it more refreshing and appealing for the summer. We're very famous for our peel and eat shrimp
Yummy.
Oh.
that we cook and provide and have here every day.
Are you
refreshing
yourself a good?
cocktails.
Are you yourself a good cook?
I like to cook.
Oh boy, I tell you what, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
I like to cook.
Refreshing cocktails, of course. A
Very
hallmark of
famous
Captain's
for
Quarters.
Miami Vice.
Yes. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. And are there hours that are set up? Is it all day? You know, for
It's all
depending
day.
on the
It's
okay.
all day.
So
Just-
whatever the restaurant hours are,
Correct.
in all 25 restaurants, that's going to be a part of it. And every restaurant is giving a different percentage. I
Correct.
understand.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. It's just whatever they were gracious to offer.
Yes.
And so anyone going out to eat helps us just that little bit.
And of course, if you want to make an additional contribution to the Pete
Can
Foundation,
certainly do that.
certainly easy to do. The PeteFoundation.org is the website. You know, I wanted to ask you this, and it's a tough question, especially for Mom. And you and I spoke the first time within a month or so
Yeah.
after Pete's death,
away.
when you immediately jumped in and decided to create PeteFest. And I'd like you to talk about the musical tribute that you guys have put on. This will be the third year.
Correct.
Holy smoke. And last year, Michelle and I went out to the farm where you guys have the concert,
remember
and
that.
we did an interview out in the beautiful woods. They have, it's like Woodstock, I swear. This beautiful Jones family farm.
90-acre nature preserve. It's beautiful in southeast Jefferson County, so it's not too far a drive. You know, maybe from Captain's Quarters, probably 20-25 minutes
Yes.
out. You know, take the expressway. It's in the southern part of the county. So yeah, we immediately decided to put on a music festival. We consulted with somebody who said, yeah, we could do it. He thought we should do it. I asked him, what's a good time frame for us to plan our first music festival? He said, well, probably in about 18 to 20 months. And I said, well, how about this year? How about
now?
How about we were talking in
End of
January?
summer.
It's what I said. I said,
know.
how about the end of the summer? And his eyes just got big. He said, well, maybe you guys could pull that off.
And they did.
And we did. We immediately got to work, but you know, everybody's passion was in it. And so September, not even a year after Pete's passing, we had our first 3-day music festival.
And you had hundreds of people there.
We did.
And I
We
think
did.
you doubled
We did.
it the
We had-
second year.
Yes, we did. Now, the second year we
Not too bad,
suffered,
huh?
we suffered weather issues,
Yes.
as many late summer music festivals did.
Yes.
However, we still did really well. We only had to cancel, I think, 3 of our performances.
Not bad.
Saturday night, it wasn't bad at all.
Out of how many bands?
Oh gosh.
More than a dozen.
Oh yeah, like 30.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy
Right.
festival.
We have a lot of bands.
So, and Jack's Lounge, Gordon Biersch on 4th, Lou Berry, she's still feeding us these things.
Right.
Welcome to Bill Veneman, David and Janet Hedrick, Jason Ashley
Yeah.
Gardner. And Michelle, here's the secret you didn't know. Your mom worked it out with Andrew to have Captain's Quarters be a part of this event. So it was a secret up till now. We didn't want to tell you. But yeah, this is
Actually,
going to
the
be...
truth is, Bill Veneman, who helped a lot with this, worked it out with Andrew.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Bill Veneman.
Yes,
He's a good
yes.
buddy of mine. I just
He's
love
a
that.
Good guy.
Wonderful
yeah,
man.
He worked a lot with me on this.
That's fantastic. So, you know, as you get ready to do this wonderful event that's coming up at the end of September, there's a tremendous amount of work to do. I would imagine volunteers
Yes.
would be welcome. What can people do to help you?
Well, probably coming up first pretty soon here is putting up posters. We go all over town and put up our posters that look somewhat like this.
Yes, but bigger.
But bigger, and the lineup is on the front.
Let's see. I'm going to read out some of these lineups because this is awesome. Grammy-nominated Rebirth Brass Band, The Works, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, Marvin Jones Shelley, The Tillers, Mojo Flow, Vessel, The Restless Leg String Band, I love that, Girlwood, Bendigo Fletcher, The Local Honeys, Electric Garden, Zach Longoria, Driftwood Gypsy, Mama Said String Band, yay! Katie did it, I love them. Big Atomic, Zuzu Yaya presents Dr. John's, is it Gris Gris or Gree Gree?
I think it's Gris Gris.
Okay,
but I
just
could be
checking.
wrong. Yeah.
Blind Corn
I'll
Liquor
check.
Pickers, Bridge 19, Joanne and the Dakota, Brent Mathis, Brother Wolves, Ossifer, Nick
that's
Penn,
right.
Anemic Royalty, who is my friend Nia Maria's son and his band, Madison Lewis, Between the Lines, and Louisville. Oh my God, I love silent disco.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
is.
gonna
Have
be
you
fun.
done silent disco?
We haven't.
So here's what you do.
We're gonna do it in the woods.
You put on headphones that are, you know, remotely operated, and there's a DJ, and the DJ is playing music. Nobody else can hear you, but you hear the disco, and you're dancing, and you're bobbing, and you're doing
Right.
all, and everybody around you is looking at you like she's completely lost her mind. I did this at the Unbridled Eve Gala. We had more fun because nobody can hear the music but you. And so you're singing and dancing, and you look like you just completely lost it.
We did it recently at Mile Wide Video.
I
and
love it.
Everybody loved it. Our DJ will run 3 different channels on the headsets.
That's
So
fantastic.
if it's red, green, or blue, depending upon what color it lights up, you're listening to a different genre of music.
So much
So,
fun.
and that'll happen in a lightly wooded area, so it'll be really fun.
So besides that, there's going to be morning yoga, a
Correct.
really brief discussion with a psychiatrist who's wonderful named
Right.
Dr. Christopher Peters.
Right? He was there last year.
About mental health, and that was
Right.
a very big part of it, and
Right.
a free suicide intervention workshop, which is question, persuade, and refer.
Correct.
Very important part of what we all need to know. And then other wellness activities, and that's going to be beautiful. That'll be a whole lot of fun. And September 6th through the 8th, I think is going to be perfect weather this year. I'm
I
doing a
think so.
long-range forecast. I think it's going to be beautiful.
I think so. And if it's hot, that's fine because out on the farm, it's always a few degrees less, and we
Yeah.
always have a light breeze.
And the trees are beautiful, and the grass is great.
Yeah.
You should come.
We will all
You
try.
absolutely
Yeah.
should come. It's going to be fun. You know, when you come to Captain's Quarters in the evening, you're going to expect it to be just a little bit hot in the hot day of, you know, like right now it's probably in the 80s, close to
Probably,
80s. And immediately you start to feel the river breeze.
yes.
And immediately things start to cool down. And then you're just like, this is perfect. I love it. What are you serving tonight? What's the best dish on the menu tonight?
We have a blackberry grouper.
Oh, man.
wow.
Oh, Molly.
I bet that's good.
He's killing me.
Yeah.
This is great. Do you guys serve food at PeteFest?
We have food trucks. Yep. And so we'll have a pizza truck. There's a corn dog truck.
Undoubtedly
some kind of
Mexican
thing.
food.
Undoubtedly Mexican food.
There will be.
Yeah.
There are
We'll
many
have
of those.
Legion Dairy's going to be out
Awesome.
there. They're big supporters of us,
Yes.
so they'll be out there. And I understand they have a truck now.
Oh,
So they'll
good.
be making waffles and everything.
Oh, good.
And we have a coffee truck, of course.
Of course, you have to have that for a musical fest.
We've got Crave is going to be out there. They make great sandwiches.
Just went in there today.
Oh, okay.
Linda Mattingly, thank you. Artie Ortega is watching from Germany. I love that. Michelle's
Nice.
reaction to my announcement is, oh.
Well, there you go.
Catching you up, babe. So if you want to, George, give us a general price range for menu items during the summer at Captain's Quarters. What does a special typically take us?
Say from handheld sandwiches around $12 all
Right.
the way up to 24 if it's a ribeye or another steak.
My favorite sandwich. I can get in and out of here for $12 and a glass of water. I swear, it's so good. And if you just want to come out and enjoy the evening, there are plenty of opportunities. There's lots of covered areas, even if it
Lawn
rains.
chairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rains come,
Outside
rains
bar.
go. Last night, we had a beautiful
Oh, yeah.
evening, and then we had a storm, and then it was gone, and people just picked up right where they left off. So that was a lot of fun,
Absolutely.
too.
Well, we will all see you here on Tuesday then.
Yeah,
Yes.
we look forward to it,
Yes.
and we invite everybody to come
We'll be
out to
ready.
Captain's Quarters. Do we need to
Absolutely.
make reservations by any chance?
I would suggest reservations during evening,
Yes.
especially if it's for that cause, so we'll have some extra traffic coming our way.
And you guys are open for lunch,
Otherwise-
right?
Yes.
Every
we open
day?
at 11:30 and we close at 10 during weekdays and Friday and Saturday at 11:30.
Okay, so 7 days a week. Wow, these people are exhausted.
Yeah. And can you reserve a patio table?
Not outside, unfortunately, because
Okay.
it's weather related.
Right,
Ah.
right.
Which means
Sure.
that if
Okay.
the storm hit us, where are we going to put the people that they have
Exactly.
reserved outside?
So first come, first serve.
First
Okay.
come, first serve
Good luck.
outside, but inside we have plenty of seating for everybody.
I love that. Darren Webster, who's in Georgia, from Oregon, Julie Harity, Cassie Simon watching us from Washington, D.C. All of you who are Louisvillians who've moved away, aren't you sorry? Because here we are at Captain's Quarters. Molly Jones, Assistant Manager George. Wait a minute, let me think. Say it again.
Anagnostic.
Anagnostou. Isn't that beautiful? It's Greek. I was thinking of Konstantinou, who is Maria the chef. Anagnostou.
Anagnostic.
I'll remember it the next time. And Molly Jones, who runs the Pete Foundation with her daughter Michelle, who could not be with us today, but is here in spirit and feeding us the names of all of the restaurants where you can participate in Tuesday's event, Eat Up and Stomp Down Stigma.
Correct.
That's going to be a big one. So go to thepetefoundation.org or the Pete Foundation's Facebook page to find out more. Molly, thank you so much for taking the time to come out and sit and talk about it.
I'm happy to do it anytime. I want to put in one more plug.
You can put in whatever you want.
Go vote and then come out and eat. That's election day.
Primary day.
Yes,
I can't
primary
believe
day.
the primary is here already.
I know. It sneaks up on us, and a lot of people don't take part and exercise their right to vote in it, but I feel like everyone should do that.
Well, I will be racing to my polls first thing in the morning because I have many, many special people who I want to see elected. And I'm just going to go ahead and say Heather French Henry is going to make a great Secretary of State. How about that?
And then we're expecting you here.
And then I'll come out here and dine. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thanks
very,
for letting
very
us
much
come
on
out here and
behalf
be
of
with
Captain
you.
Quarters.
Oh,
Thank you.
we
Thank
appreciate you. I'm going to
Thank
steal
you.
that
It's
right
great.
off of
It's
there.
great. I'll see you Tuesday.
Good
See you
job.
Tuesday.
Thank you
Not
so
this
much.
weekend first.
Absolutely. Thank you,
We need to
Molly.
have a trial run.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. And
I appreciate you. This
I'm
is
going to go
great.
over here and cut off the camera. But before we go, I just want to say that one of the things that we talk about, I work at Bridgehaven Mental Health, as you know, and one of the things we talked about just briefly there was QPR. Tell us a little bit about the question, persuade, refer training that's available to everybody.
It's available to everybody for free.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, I can't tell you that much about it. Michelle is certified as a trainer.
Right, but we've got all the details on your website, so you can look it up. I mean, it's not like you have to know the details of where it is, but the idea is not to be silent about mental illness. If you think someone's struggling, talk to them.
It's how to talk to them.
Right.
And it's how to recognize that somebody is struggling and how to talk to them. And it gets rid of that fear. I mean, we really all live with, if we think somebody's struggling, we're afraid to bring it up. We're
Because
afraid
you think
to
you're
talk
going
we don't
to
know
make
what
them,
say.
consider suiciding.
Right. So it helps us recognize the signs, and then be able to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Know that we're saying the right thing.
So the thing that you ask is, are you contemplating hurting yourself? Are you sad? Are you feeling depressed? Are you considering suicide? Question. Persuade them to go to be in contact with someone, to talk to someone, to help them to sort out their feelings, and then make it happen. Get them to a therapist, get them to a psychiatrist, get them to some place where they can receive treatment. QPR, question, persuade, refer. And that's, if you remember nothing else about that, and the PeteFoundation.org from today's interview, then you will have remembered everything that you need to. And you can find out so much more. The PeteFoundation.org has all kinds of information. So does the Facebook page. The Jones family, a wonderful group of people who are really doing a lot for mental health in the city of Louisville, and we appreciate you so, so much. So you guys have a good evening. Come on out and join the fun at Captain's Quarters and all the other restaurants on Tuesday night. And I tell you what, I will probably be out here at least once this weekend because this is magnificent.
It is beautiful.
I love
Saturday's going to be, tomorrow's a great day.
It is going to be beautiful. Thanks, Molly.
Go for it.
Appreciate
Thank
you so much. Have a good
Thank
night, you guys.
Thank you.